BigH Trucking, back from a few-month hiatus on the filming. As you can see, I'm still driving a semi. I'm still with Prime as a lease operator. You know, I just been really running hard. And, you know, you just run out of things to, I guess, say, or... I mean, there's always something. I always have something to say, believe me when I tell you. But, yeah, you know, you just get caught up in the day-to-day activities, and you're like, yeah, I'll film tomorrow, I'll shoot a video tomorrow turns into a week turns into a month, and a month turns into a few months. So, I apologize. Again, I've just been really running in the East, so I haven't been able to really break out my drone or do any filming. They've all been like short runs, 4 to 800 mile runs, which I believe, personally speaking, they're the best paying loads. You know, I've been doing very well. My best week has been $7,700 to the truck. Well over $3,000 in my pocket after all of my fixed costs and expenses for the truck. If you imagine, we're on a good roll, good working relationship. Really never speak with them, to be honest with you, since I started TNT, which is now, wow, I think I'm with Prime like 18 months already. I've only spoken with him 4 times on the phone. But that's all well and good. He sends me my load, I pick it up, and drop it off. You know, I don't need my handheld. You know, we have a business relationship. I never contact him for any reason whatsoever, except of course if there's an issue with the 01 or the 90. So, I don't know, do you guys find that to be strange? I know people that speak to their fleet manager almost on a daily basis, if not a few times a week. But, hey, listen, it's all good. That's why I love what I do, because I get my marching orders and I execute. And I'm left alone. That's one of the reasons why I went from the corporate world to the trucking world, because I like the peace and quiet, and I love to drive. And why not get paid for something you love to do? As they say, if you love something to do, you never work a day in your life. And, oh, believe me, I'm working. My last run, I was out for 94 days. I went home for a week. 6 days, actually. I've been out for this Wednesday will be 3 weeks. So, yeah, 3 months is a little bit too long for me. Doing 94 days, a little bit too long for me. I find the sweet spot to be about 6-7 weeks. Because this year I'm going home for Christmas. So the way I figured it out is if I do 7 weeks this time, that puts me out to September 23rd, or 22nd, I'm sorry. Then I'll do 6 weeks, and in 6 weeks, bring me right up to December 22nd. So time is flying by, folks. I mean, I've been out here 11 months and change. I'll be a year as a solo lease operator on September 6th, which is really right around the corner. So I can't believe a year's gone by. I mean, it absolutely flew by. In any event, I just wanted to say hello. Hope everybody's doing well. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Yeah, all is well. All is well. You know, my year-to-date on my earnings, I'm $68,000 above Prime's guarantee. Not bad for the first year. you know what Prime's guarantee is, you add to 68,000. That's what I've grossed thus far. It's not what I took home. It's what I've grossed. So again, for the doubters or the haters that think Prime sucks, Prime keeps you busy. It's up to you to run that clock. And, you know, I rarely turn down loads unless I have time issues or I just don't really want to go to a location. Like the one I turned down a couple weeks back was going to Jersey. I just didn't want to go to Jersey. But anyway, if you want to make money, you know, I would probably be able to make money anywhere I go because I hustle. You know, I'm here to work. I'm not here to monkey around, whine or complain. I'm here to work because I have a goal set in place. And I want to achieve that goal. Because I'm not a young guy. I'm 56 years old. And I ain't doing this for another 15 years. 5, 7 years, maybe stretch it out to 10. Maybe. We'll see. But I really do enjoy what I'm doing. Now I'm going up to Kentucky. Came out of Florida with a juice load. This load, as you guys probably well know, ain't paying well. I took a load across Florida, 156 miles, and it paid damn near what I'm making taking this load out of Florida. But going to the 90, and I'm turning around, and the 90 becomes an 01, so I'm taking a load out of here tonight, going to Virginia, and it more than made up for a bad load. So the point of the story is this: not every load you get is going to be high dollar. So you got to take the good with the bad, and it's really, lately, the last few months have been really good as far as my line haul. This is my first trip that has been really subpar, but I need to get out of Florida, right? And you take what you get when you get out of Florida. So that's going back to my fleet manager and I trust him. I trust him enough where if he gives me a bad load, it's going to be reciprocated on the back end, and it always has been. Why I didn't make a lot of videos is, I mean, there's so many people at Prime making videos. It's ridiculous. It's good. They're documenting their journey. I shouldn't say that. I retract that statement. But it is amazing how many people at Prime are doing YouTube versus like Swift, or like Snyder, TMC, or Maverick. You don't get to see as many people out of those companies throwing down the videos as much as you see with Prime. Good for them. But, you know, guys, if you really look at the research Prime, there's 1,000 videos about Prime. And it's going to be hard-pressed to find anybody talking really, really bad about Prime and their experience. Are there certain few people that have bad experiences? Absolutely. But it's also, you know how the old adage goes, it's your side, their side, and somewhere in the middle is the truth. So, corporate, and I've done masonry, carpentry, I've caddied when I was younger. I did all kind of physical work. There's nothing hard about trucking. To me. So, if you bring a little work ethic with you, and not want to go home every 2-3 weeks, you'll definitely make a lot of cash. You'll make a lot of money. And what I do with my money when I get it, I invest it in the cryptocurrency world. Because I don't care what anybody says, crypto is taking over the world. Not just in currency, but in NFTs, the DeFi market. You can make more money staking your coins than you can leaving money in a bank and getting no interest on it. So that's what I do. So I make my money work as hard, if not harder, than I work for it. Are there down days? Of course there are. But you know what? Bitcoin over the last 10 years has been the best performing asset in the history of any asset class ever developed. 200% annual return for Bitcoin. Imagine making 200% of your money year in and year out. And those are with drawdowns up to 85%. You know, I just recently went through a major drawdown, 60%. Did I flinch? No. Because I flinched in the past, and it's always come back and smack me in the head. So I don't touch it. I watch it, and when it gets low enough, I buy more. I don't buy at the top of markets like I used to. I become seasoned. I know what to expect. I know this is going to happen. But Bitcoin is not going away. Crypto in general is not going away. The adoption is 2 times faster than the internet. And this is globally. It's not just in America. It's globally. Listen, the infrastructure bill, if you want to call it an infrastructure bill, was held up because of the wording of broker for cryptocurrency. Crypto is dynamic, it's powerful. Get in now, and it's still early. See, again, I missed the internet. I missed it because I was suspect. This is just a fad. You know, I believe the news. The internet's for drug dealers. The internet's for illegal activities. The internet's for gamblers. I believe the hype. And by the time I turned around and started doing my own research, I already had gone too far. Do your research. The point of this is make your money work as hard for you as you for it. This way you don't have to truck for 30 years. But again, I'm not a kid. I know the value of money. Try to talk to me when I was 25, 30 years old, and believe me, I was blowing more money on vacations and bottles of Cristal and clubbing. But hey, that's my journey. I wouldn't trade all the experiences, all the success and failures of my life. I wouldn't trade it for the world. So maybe who I am today, a lot more smarter. Alright folks, I'm just giving you a little view of 75 North in Kentucky, going up to the borderline of Kentucky and Ohio. Well, I'll be dropping off at 1 o'clock and then picking up at the same place at 10 o'clock. So I'm just going to camp out there because there's parking. I've got my food. I've got my water. So I'm just going to chill out, preserve my clock. And hopefully I won't need a washout. But if there is, I'll take care of that. Plenty of time to do that. Alright guys and gals. We're going to try to step up a little bit more on making videos. But, you know, like I said, there's so many people at Prime doing videos. But if you want to know about me, my journey as an older driver, I guess my audience is, it could be for all ages, but mostly for those who are thinking of leaving their jobs, or if you're looking for a job, or in their, or as a matter of fact, at any age, but more specifically, they want to transition when they're in their 40s, 50s. This is a great job to have, folks. It's a big company. It's a big company. I can tell you, it's a great company. I've yet to be lied to. Everything they said has come true, or is true. Prime's got the loads, dude, folks. They turned down 16,000 loads last week. 16,000 loads. This market right now is as hot as fire. Will it last forever? No. Nope. Like everything else in life, it's all cyclical. I think I ran on long enough. Hope you guys enjoyed the view of 75 north in Kentucky. Alright, you gotta use your gas pedal there. Come on. Let's go. Yeah. Good job. We found the gas pedal. Yeah, Kentucky's beautiful, man. Nice and green. A lot of horses. A lot of horses. Not that you're seeing any of them, but I am. Because I'm on my GoPro, so it's pretty much, Prime doesn't want you to really shoot video while you're driving, but I'm hands-free. The GoPro just runs seamlessly. Loops. And that's the way it is. That's the way it is. Guys, thank you again for subscribing and liking my stuff. To bring you, videos more often than not. My next trip is down to Virginia, so I'm back on the East Coast. I was on the West Coast last week. Went up to Montana, beautiful country. Beautiful. But, my fleet manager doesn't keep me long out west. I guess because I'm on the East Coast, I live and reside on the East Coast. I guess that's how they, I have no idea, but I guess you just pretty much stay on the East Coast. It's alright. Most money I've ever made in 1 week has been on the East Coast. East Coast it is. And I'm glad these RVs and campers are finally becoming less and less on the road, because oh my god, this summer people were certainly camping and RVing, and the traffic, I don't know if you guys noticed, the traffic this summer was hardcore. No matter where you went, you were in traffic. Now the kids going back to schools, I guess people are finally returning back to work. Hopefully the traffic will diminish somewhat. Alright, that's it. BigH signing off. Stay safe. More importantly, stay healthy.